In about 7 minutes, listen for those keywords from the Buzzard bookie. That's how you score that money. Ooh. The Cavaliers are off tonight. They are having a tough start to the season. They are, what did you say they were? They were shorthanded thus far.
They had some key players out.
We were live at the Romo Fijo on Friday afternoon for the Cavs home opener.
That was fun.
It was a good time. They lost that. That was 108 to 105. Saturday night, it was 125-113 here at home against the Pacers. And they'll get a shot at the Knicks tomorrow night here at home. So that's a 7:30 tip-off. 7 o'clock is when your pregame coverage will begin here on MMS. You're from home for Cleveland. Cavaliers basketball. I'll have tickets to see Bill Squire, who will not be confused, at the Agora on December the 22nd. Those are this week around 4:20. Alan, the Casey Kasem's great. Have you ever heard Inetta the Mood Setter? You guys ever heard Inetta the Mood Setter?
No.
This is like an old YouTube clip of this woman who quits her job on the radio on air. She tells this long story about how everybody's being a pain in the ass to her and they're all two-faced. She doesn't make any money. This is in Mobile, Alabama, right? My dad's hometown. Nobody's making money on the radio in Mobile, Alabama. I don't even know if this woman is still in the business. By her own admission, she's like, I don't care if I ever. And she called herself Inetta the Mood Setter. And WBLX. So it's like hip-hop, R&B, that kind of stuff.
The big station, 93 BLX. It is the Gulf Coast #1 for hip-hop and R&B. And now with Ray Ray and Miranda, the home team in the morning. Do it to it. What better song to do it to it is Inetta the Mood.
I wonder if Ray and Miranda in the morning are still there. This is a long time ago.
Said it, and I told you I had a very important announcement, and here it is. I refuse to walk around and watch people on my job looking over my shoulder, people lying to me, people talking about me. It's ridiculous. It is sad. I can't take it. I'm not going to take it. I don't have to take it. I'm not a dummy.
See, she's a pro because she does this over a music bed.
I love that.
This could be all just dry, but she keeps the music on. Keeps the music underneath.
I know how to find another job.
She uses for an
but
audition.
I refuse to walk around people. You can say what you want to say about me, and if you see me on the street, I'll let you know whatever you want to know. But I refuse. For the last 6 years, I made $6 an hour. That ain't nothing. I just got a raise after 6 years. I know I'm qualified, and after saying this, I don't care if I ever get another job in radio, period. It does not matter to me. But Inetta will not be setting the mood at BLX no more. I refuse to walk around with people that'll speak to you. Hey, Inetta, how you doing? But then as soon as you walk by, that bitch, I will not do it to myself anymore. So if you're confused about what I'm saying, listen very carefully. I quit this bitch.
On the big station, 93 BLX.
I love it. She hits a sweeper out of her rant. Oh, she's a pro to the end. I don't know if she got a gig after that. That is a classic old YouTube clip. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Quit this bitch.
I quit this.
Is that how you're going to do it?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You're not going to go out in a blaze, hitting the post?
That is, no. Hitting the post. Yeah, everybody, I quit this bitch. Here's Boston. No, I mean, I don't know.
You can say that it's more than a feeling.
I don't know if she's still around.
What
I don't
station
know.
are you quitting from playing Boston?
Right. Well, I figured the end of my career, I'll be relegated to some, I don't know. I'll be in Mobile, Alabama, intro, and, there's a classic from Limp Bizkit. That'll be classic rock then, right?
It's already dad rock.
Limp Bizkit is considered dad rock?
Mm-hmm. Limp Bizkit, Blink-182, Rage Against the Machine, all that is dad rock.
Yeah, but just because those fans have kids doesn't make those bands dad rock.
No, that's like Gen Z all over TikTok saying,
oh, yeah,
I heard dad rock today.
I see, I see. Yeah, but that's just trolling, isn't it?
No. I think it's dad rock.
I think it's
Limp Bizkit is dad rock because those guys have kids.
But those kids have kids who are like 15.
Yeah, but I think of dad rock as being like a sound, not just something that a dad.
That sound has changed.
It changes.
Has it?
Just like classic rock changes.
Yeah, but nobody calls. Yeah, but classic rock.
You're looking at this. You're looking at this through the eyes of somebody that's been in radio for 30 years. The kids that are hearing what their dads are listening to decide what dad rock is.
Right.
They're just saying this is dad rock because my dad listens to it.
Because
what else would it be?
Age, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Limp Bizkit is dad rock now.
Yes.
To a generation. Yes.
Yeah.
Does that hurt you?
No, I don't care. I have always thought, though, that dad rock fell along the lines of like the straight ahead rock and roll thing. But maybe that's just because that's what there was for a long time.
That's what it used to be.
Our dads were listening
like when people go Foo Fighters is dad rock, like that, I get that because, I mean, I guess if your dad is listening to Limp Bizkit, should probably have a couple of conversations. But
no, that's 40-year-old man music.
Huh?
Limp Bizkit is now 40, 45-year-old men.
No, I understand that.
Who are mowing the lawn, listening.
I understand.
Mows the lawn and listens to heavy metal music.
He listens to Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit's one of his favorite bands.
I guess for me, I'm just coming from the perspective of I never liked Limp Bizkit. So it has less to do with the dad rock and more with like the Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
But no, it's that whole age.
Yes.
90s rock is now dad rock.
Right.
Bush.
Because those people
that's dad rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad rock. I mean, when I'm listening to Steely Dan, I go,
that's grandpa rock.
That's absolutely dad rock. I guess it is grandpa, peepaw rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't have grandchildren yet. And
you listen to that music. Did that come out during the Great War? That's what they think because it all gets lumped together.
Uh-huh. The Great War of 2024. That's what we'll be talking about in the future. Yeah, okay, so Limp Bizkit is now dad rock.
That whole genre.
Yeah.
That like...
New metal.
New metal. Yeah.
I mean,
Breaking
it is
Benjamin.
25 years old. Yeah.
Stained.
Breaking Benjamin. What an underrated band. I know we still play them a lot, but...
It's dad rock now.
They're still underrated. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I mean, you like what you like. Okay. Let me give you this money. It's $1,000 as promised from the Buzzard Bookie. So listen closely and good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Grand. That's grand. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
By the way, for everybody commenting on it, I didn't mean to shave my beard. That was an accident. I went to trim it, and I really screwed it up.
You really trimmed it?
And
over-trimmed it?
Yeah, screwed it up. So
grow it back.
Yeah, I'll grow it back. Yeah, what do I care?
I actually like you clean shaved. I don't like the scruffiness of you.
Oh yeah? Well, I just do it. I'm growing it all out because it's fall. Who cares? We're inside. It's winter. Who gives a rat's ass? When the spring comes, I'll get all cleaned up again, and that'll be that. Unless I just can't stand it and I chop it all off. But that wasn't the plan. And I'm almost 60 and I love stuff like Vampire Weekend. Yeah, well, there are plenty of dads that like that stuff too.
That's still been around for 20 years too, though.
Right? Yes, there are. Right, that's more of the indie dad rock.
I had a Paramore and My Chemical Romance commute today.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to this last break. Your demo's done.
Yep.
Oh, that
Are
you're going to send
applying for other jobs?
to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually doing it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
What'd you send them, an MP3?
I didn't send it yet.
But you have it.
It's on my laptop at home, yes.
Oh, you didn't email it to yourself?
What are you doing? Are you like pulling clips from YouTube or what are you doing? How are you doing this?
A little of both.
A little of, what does that mean? Both
YouTube?
Of what?
What do you mean YouTube?
You can record it and then send it.
Oh, like a self-tape that you would send it.
Because I have, when I was doing my podcast at home, I have like my own, how I used to record the podcast. What is it, Bill? Audacity?
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Odyssey.
No,
Audacity. Oh, yeah.
No, Odyssey's a competitor.
Well, no, it used to be the format used to be called Odyssey with an ODY.
Yeah, so I just like record clips from that and then record it into it. It's just it's a long process.
How long is it?
Why don't we play it?
Because I don't have it.
Oh,
I just want to know if he did it because he said he was going to do it over the weekend, and he did. So I'm going to give him credit for that. Good job.
Yeah, I'm juggling hats, but yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
You're juggling hats.
Juggling hats?
Damn it! What is it? What is the term?
You tell me.
No, it's
Spinning plates.
No, it's juggling hats.
Juggling a place, wearing a lot of hats.
Juggling a lot of different.
Wearing a lot of hats might be something.
Well, no, I meant to say because I had a wedding Saturday and it was really fun. It was in a barn. I haven't done a barn wedding in so long.
So you have done barn weddings before?
Yeah, this was my second one.
Okay.
But it was really fun. And then I slept in I slept like a log on Sunday. And so, yeah, that was it.
And then you put it all together. Good. How long is it?
Well, no, I want to add more to it, but right now it's like 2 minutes. That was like what I was told, to only have like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you don't want it super long.
Yeah,
because they're not going to listen to it anyway.
They know in 15 seconds if they like it.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be long.
I don't understand what this is.
He's sending it to the Breakfast Club because DJ Envy's going to go to jail.
I know what that is.
Oh.
No.
Explain to me what a radio demo is.
It's like a sizzle reel.
Like clips of him saying funny stuff?
It's the same thing like you
Ideally.
would make a comedy reel.
Well, I have comedy sets where I do my best 5 minutes of jokes, record it, and send that out. So this is you pulling audio from past recordings, from YouTube, from wherever?
Some sports breaks, some one-liners I thought were fun. The longest part was like going back and finding them because I didn't do it from like the podcast. I did it from like YouTube. So.
Did you send them when you did your, you did the Weekend Cox by yourself? Where you told a 6-minute story about birds that wasn't relevant?
No, I didn't add that, Mary.
Do you want to? Do you think maybe you should?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should go ahead and.
I think it would be hilarious if your whole demo was that 6-minute story about the birds.
You know, my grandma had a bird, but that's not what this is about.
You know, this demo's for the birds, Frank.
You guys keep saying that DJ Envy's going to go to jail. I don't think he's going to go to jail.
Well, then you won't have a job, will you?
They are still looking for they were looking for a co-host before this all happened.
Yeah, they were looking for somebody to replace Angela Yee.
Exactly.
That's going to be a woman.
There's two.
That's going to be a woman. So
should I apply too? Should I send in a tape too and see if me or Cody gets hired?
The voice of reason on the Breakfast Club. Do you ever listen to the Breakfast Club, Mary?
Neither of you are reasonable.
Is that what they're looking for? The voice of reason?
That's what they always call the female on the show.
It's very
They used to. They don't really do that anymore, but they used to do that.
I'll be the voice of reason.
These guys are crazy. She's the voice of reason.
I would be very surprised if who they picked was white.
They hired a white woman?
A white comedian from Berea, Ohio. That would be lit. I hope they choose you.
Well, she got to send them something first.
I don't have a sizzle reel.
Send them a sizzle reel, yeah.
So when are you going to send it?
I don't know. Maybe today. It depends on if I have any more clips that I find.
Mm-hmm. All right. But you should have sent it so we could play it.
Well, I didn't upload it.
He's not done yet. Remember, Alan? There could be one more gem hiding somewhere.
I thought he said he finished his reel.
Well, he did, but then he didn't.
Oh.
Well, I'm
just trying to follow along.
I put it together, but I don't know if it's a finished product yet.
You want us to
now? How will you know that?
I don't know.
I'll feel it.
Why are you getting angry with me? I'm asking you, when will you know that your demo's done?
I don't know. Maybe tonight. Whenever I feel like. I don't know.
What I'm saying is, what sense will you have? I mean, what would you add to it? And you go, now it's done. Well, this thing smokes.
Well, the thing is, I only spent like a day doing it, so I don't want to just send it prematurely. I just want to listen to
make sure it's right.
I just want to listen to it again and just make sure.
I understand. I'm just asking.
But again, I don't know
what you're going to hear that you're going to go, now it's done.
Well, the thing is, a lot of the stuff that I put in there is pretty recent.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, I guess. But
well, yeah, you want the newest stuff. You don't want to give them something that's 5 years old.
Yeah, had some clips. I was like, maybe let's see if I had a line from 2020. See if I had a good spot then. So
how do you find that? How did you go back and find stuff?
I went to YouTube.
Yeah.
I typed in Alan Cox Show. We have a bunch of clips. Bill pretty much labels all of our clips. So if there's something in there, chances are I can.
Oh, you mean like TikTok reels and stuff?
No,
like quick videos.
YouTube.
No, I put every segment I cut up into a new segment.
What I'm saying is, how are you going through all of those hours and weeks of audio and finding you being funny?
There are just some clips that I look up. I don't know. I just scroll through. If there's a thumbnail of me, chances are I was in there and I had a prominent line in that segment. I don't know for sure until I check it out. I'll scan through it. And if it's nothing, then it's nothing. That's why I said it took so long. And that's why I don't know if I'm finished yet.
Gotcha.
And when you do the sports breaks, I always label those sports break.
And I know those.
So
I mean,
those are easier to find.
And that's the thing. I always do them on Wednesdays at 5:30. So that's not a problem.
Well, you have to make sure that you have all of your prominent clips in there so they'll know.
Hey, I molest children.
Is that in there?
No, that's not in there.
Should be.
Hey, I molest children. They'll know. They can do a background check.
They're going to be able to smell it on you. But that's a very prominent clip of you.
Is it? Hey, I molest children.
I mean, it seems to be.
Everybody's suggesting that he uses all his, like, confiscated GameStop, scapegoat, things like that. Yeah.
Balancing a lot of hats.
He's juggling a lot of hats, Mary. Lay off.
GameStop was just like a scapegoat, I guess.
You can include that?
No, they'll find it. No one wants to touch my vagina.
I hope this works out. Like, I'm not even being. I really hope.
Confiscate it.
What's the next step? They have him come out. How does this work out? And they have him come out and audition or fill in for a show, or like how does that type of thing normally go?
I assume that's it. Yeah, they would probably take maybe 3 or 4 people and have them sit in and see if they
at different times
they like the vibe. I don't know what the hell they're going to do over there because you got one of your main guys that if he doesn't go to jail, he's at least going to be involved in a lot of litigation that the company is going to want to distance themselves from. And they're going to go, yeah, I think we're going to.
I heard rumors that the lawsuits are up to $100 million now.
What did he do?
Apparently, he
promoted some Ponzi scheme on iHeart's airwaves.
Ooh.
And he swore it wasn't. He swore he was as surprised and taken and ripped off as everybody else. But
scammed a bunch of people out of.
But his wife was posted. She's scrubbing her Instagram feed faster than you can because, of course, you can't. You got to post photos of all the cool stuff you bought. So that's not a good look.
The furs.
Yeah.
She had like
everybody's got to flex until it bites them in the ass. Yeah.
He bought her like a rare car. I think there's only like 12 of them in the world. And he was like, I got one. And
you mean that car that goes rare? That one?
Yep, that one.
Did you give him your country song? Is that on your reel?
My truck, my beer, my guns.
Is that on there?
No.
All right, that should be on there.
I couldn't find.
You don't want them to avail themselves of your musical abilities.
I didn't find any ones of me singing.
All right.
If you send me the I'm Every Woman and the Computer Love one, I'm sure they'll love it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's the best one.
La 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 la.
All right, I'm going to break here. If you want to send a text, 35192 to get me there. AlanCoxShow.com to watch, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. Rover's Morning Glory.
This remodel is depressing, thinking about all the money I've lit on fire.
A lot of angst.
I should wallpaper it in money.
Actually, my wife did say that. She goes, if we just wallpapered the entire place in $100 bills, it